The truth is simple. You've been asking when you were supposed to be commanding. And that shift, that tiny little shift, is what changes everything. Asking comes from lack. Commanding comes from authority. Asking says, I hope this works. Commanding says, this is already mine. Asking keeps your blessings in the future. Commanding pulls them into the present. And the universe responds to one thing and one thing only, the energy of certainty. Now, here's the part nobody told you. You have 7 seconds to lock in that energy. 7 seconds where your words and your belief sync up like a perfect pair of dance partners. 7 seconds where your intention is pure and uncluttered by doubt. 7 seconds where you speak and your spirit snaps into alignment. Why 7 seconds? Because that's how long it takes for a dominant thought to register as a command. Not a wish, not a hope, a command. Scientists won't tell you this directly because they're still busy naming planets, but energetically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, 7 seconds is the sweet spot where a thought becomes an instruction. Anything shorter, your mind doesn't take it seriously. Anything longer, doubt starts leaking in like water dripping under a closed door. 7 seconds is the universe's way of saying, say it clearly and mean it. So what's the real challenge? Why haven't you been able to do this consistently? Because you've been programmed to be polite with your desires. You were trained to wait your turn. Be patient. Don't ask for too much. Don't be greedy. Don't expect too much. Don't be disappointed if it doesn't happen. And all that politeness has made you whisper your desires the way someone whispers a secret in church. No. Enough of that. Desire is not a crime. Wanting more is not selfish. Claiming greatness is not arrogance. You are meant to expand, to rise, to receive, to flourish. The only thing stopping you is the belief that you don't have the right to command the universe. But you do. You always did. You just weren't told. So let's fix that. Let me show you a simple, practical, non-complicated framework. Something that makes sense logically and feels natural emotionally. Think of it like setting a navigation system. When you open your GPS, you don't say, "Hello GPS, if it pleases you, and if it's not too much trouble, I humbly ask that you guide me to the grocery store." No, you type the destination. And the GPS doesn't care how bad your day is or how much you doubt yourself. It simply says, "Turn left in 300 meters." The universe works exactly the same way. Your command is the destination. Your belief is the fuel. Your action is the movement. And the route will appear the moment you speak with authority. Now let's break this into something ridiculously easy. Something you can do anywhere in the bathroom, in your car, in the kitchen, even while pretending to listen to someone complain about their life. Step 1. Know exactly what you want. Not a blurry idea. Not a vague sentence. I'm talking about clarity you can feel. For example, I command financial abundance now. Not, I hope money comes. Hope is cute, but hope doesn't move mountains. Command moves mountains. Step 2. Activate the 7-second window. This means you take a single sentence, just one, and hold it in your mind for 7 seconds. Not multitasking, not thinking about laundry, not checking notifications. Just 7 seconds of pure intention. Step 3. Speak the command out loud or in your mind. But here's the key. Speak it as though it has already happened. Not, "Please bring this to me," but "This is mine now." Step 4. Release the doubt. And if doubt tries to creep in, because trust me, it will, you simply command again. Doubt has zero power against repetition. Step 5. Take one small action today that aligns with your command. If you command abundance, check your finances. Send a proposal. Apply for that opportunity. If you command love, show up as someone open to connection. If you command healing, drink water, rest, take care of your body. A command without action is just a wish. A command with action becomes law. Now, let me explain something gently, but honestly. You've been wasting your commands on negativity. Every time you say, "Nothing ever works out for me," Guess what? You triggered the 7-second rule. Every time you say, money is hard to get, guess what? You just commanded the universe and it obeyed. Every time you say, I'm always stressed, that's a command. Your life is a reflection of the commands you forgot you were giving. So instead of using your 7 seconds to create chaos, it's time to use them to create miracles. Here's what it looks like in practice. Imagine you wake up feeling overwhelmed. You breathe in, you breathe out, and for 7 seconds you say, today bends in my favor. Hold it, feel it, let it anchor, and then your day begins shifting. People treat you better. Ideas flow easier. Solutions appear. That's not luck, that's alignment. Imagine you're broke. Not slightly inconvenienced. I mean broke. And instead of saying, I don't have money, you take 7 seconds and command, my financial supply flows now. Say it with a straight back. Say it with certainty. And suddenly, unexpected income shows up. An opportunity, a job, a refund, help from someone, a new idea. That's not coincidence, that's your 7-second command working. Imagine you're heartbroken, and instead of sinking into the pain, you take 7 seconds and command, peace fills me now. And slowly, your chest relaxes, your mind clears, your emotions soften. That's not magic, that's mastery. Command is not aggression. Command is clarity. Command is alignment. Command is trust. And when you combine these into 7 focused seconds, you create the kind of energy the universe cannot ignore. Let me tell you a secret that most people don't realize. The universe isn't judging you. It's not looking at you and saying, let me see if they deserve this blessing. No. The universe is simply responding to your vibration the way a mirror reflects your face. You command with certainty. You receive with certainty. You command with fear. You receive confusion. You command with hesitation. You receive delay. The universe doesn't choose. It obeys. So here's your first assignment, and yes, I'm giving you homework because I want results for you. Not inspiration that fades by tomorrow. Pick one thing you want, just one. And for 7 seconds right after this video, command it. Not ask, not hope, command. If you feel silly, good. That means your old programming is dissolving. If you feel powerful, even better. That means your real self is waking up. And before we move on to even deeper insights, I want you to try something right now. Yes, right now. I want you to say, in your mind or out loud, everything is aligning for me now. Don't analyze it. Don't overthink it. Just say it. And hold that truth for 7 seconds. You'll feel a shift. Maybe subtle, maybe strong, but something will move. Every shift you experience, no matter how small, is evidence that the universe is listening, and not only listening, obeying. But here's the twist most people don't want to admit. The universe obeys you faster when you stop acting like a guest in your own life. When you show up with authority instead of uncertainty. When you speak as the creator, not the beggar. When you command from identity, not insecurity. And that's where most people get stuck. They think commanding the universe is about shouting or being aggressive or pretending to be confident. Not at all. True command is silent. True command is calm. True command is the quiet knowing that what you desire is already forming the moment you speak it. Think of it like placing an order at a restaurant. You don't beg the waiter. You don't repeat the order 47 times because you're scared the chef won't understand. You don't whisper your order like you're ashamed of wanting extra fries. You state it once, confidently, and if the food takes time, you don't panic, you trust the process. You don't run into the kitchen screaming, "Is my food coming or not?" No, you relax. You sip your drink. You wait, knowing the chef is working, even if you can't see anything happening. The universe works the exact same way. Your 7-second command is the order. Your belief is the trust. Your action is the signal that you're ready to receive. Your patience is the space that allows the blessing to form. But here's the funny thing, and it's okay. You can laugh at yourself, because we've all been here. You'll command for 7 seconds. feel powerful, feel spiritual, feel aligned. Then 5 minutes later, you'll say something like, "Well, nothing ever works out for me." And boom, you just cancelled your order. The universe was halfway through preparing your miracle, and you walked into the kitchen like, "Actually, never mind. You don't need to fight the universe. You don't need to chase the universe. You don't need to beg the universe. You just need to be consistent in your command." And consistency comes from understanding something crucial. Your words are not descriptions, they're instructions. They are not reports, they are commands. They are not commentary, they are creation. That's why what you say in frustration has the same power as what you say in faith. The universe doesn't wait for you to mean it deeply. It responds instantly to whatever you're emotionally invested in. So, if you want to dominate your reality, you must discipline your language. You must respect your 7 seconds. You must speak like you know who you are. Let me introduce you to a simple, powerful process that will strengthen your ability to command. 4 short steps, nothing complicated. And if you do this for even 48 hours, you'll see evidence that your words are shaping your world. Step 1. Interrupt the old command. Anytime you say something negative, stop immediately. Don't let the thought complete its journey. Don't let the words leave your mouth fully. Cut it off. Even if you already said it, override it. Think of it like pressing undo on your laptop. Step 2. Replace it with the accurate command. Not a positive thought, a commanding thought. Something that asserts truth, not fear. If you say, "I'm so unlucky," override it with, "Everything aligns in my favor now." If you say, "I'm broke," override it with, "My financial supply flows to me now." If you say, "Nobody wants me," override it with, "I am divinely favored and loved." Replace weak words with powerful words instantly. Step 3. Hold the replacement for 7 seconds. Exactly the method you've been learning. 7 seconds of alignment. 7 seconds of authority. 7 seconds of declaration. Step 4. Act in agreement. Even one tiny step, even one small gesture. This is where reality bends, shifts, rearranges itself around your command. And here's the beautiful, almost hilarious thing. The more you do this, the more your life will start obeying you. Not gradually, but dramatically. Because the universe is not resisting you, it's waiting for clear instructions. Let's talk about clarity. Because clarity is not just knowing what you want. Clarity is knowing how you expect the universe to respond to you. Most people have the right desire, but the wrong emotional energy. They want abundance, but they expect struggle. They want love, but expect disappointment. They want opportunities, but expect rejection. And your expectation is a louder command than your words. Expectation is your true prayer. Expectation is your true vibration. Expectation is your true command. If your words say, "I receive abundance," but your expectation says, "I'm scared nothing will change," guess which one the universe obeys? The expectation. Every time. So your 7-second practice isn't only about the words, it's about reprogramming your expectation. It's about teaching your mind to anticipate blessings instead of losses. It's about switching from survival mode to creation mode. It's about getting comfortable with good things happening to you. Let me show you something extremely practical that you can try today. Think of one thing you want, just one. Then for the rest of the day, expect that thing to show up in some form. Not necessarily fully, not necessarily dramatically, but expect evidence. Even something small, even something symbolic. Expect a sign, expect a message, expect movement. Because here's the truth. Your command becomes reality the moment your expectation matches your declaration. The universe bends the moment you stop arguing with your own desire. Let me make you laugh for a moment. Do you know how many blessings you have scared away because you said something like, "I knew it wouldn't work"? Do you know how many miracles were at your door, knocking, waiting, ready, and your doubt whispered, "Don't open it. It's probably a disappointment"? You're not unlucky, you've just been mistraining your expectation. But that ends today, because you now understand the system. The 7-second command is not magic. It's alignment, it's energy, it's intention. It's the moment your spirit stops negotiating and starts declaring. You know what's funny? You don't even need to understand the entire universe for the universe to obey you. You don't need to know how atoms rearrange or how energy vibrates or how quantum physics works. You just need to know how your own mind works. You just need to know how your own emotions respond. You just need to know how to hold a thought long enough for it to register as law. You're not trying to convince the universe. You're training yourself to remember the authority you always had. So let's practice again, right now. Don't overthink it. Don't analyze it. Just breathe in, breathe out, and command something simple. My life rises now. Hold it for 7 seconds. Feel it. Let it sink in. Let it stretch. Let it anchor. That's it. That's how simple it is. Now, here's where the fun begins. Once you start commanding instead of asking, life stops feeling random. Life stops feeling chaotic. Life stops feeling like a series of disappointments stacked on top of each other. You stop feeling like you're reacting to everything and start feeling like you're directing everything. You'll wake up and feel guided. You'll speak and see results. You'll ask for clarity and receive it. You'll command peace and feel it. You'll command opportunities and they'll appear. People will start saying things like, "You're glowing. What changed about you? Why does everything work out for you?" And you'll smile knowing the truth. You stopped asking and started commanding. Now, let's talk about the part everyone wants to skip. Action. You can command all you want, but if you sit in the same spot, in the same routine, with the same habits, nothing will shift. Action is what tells the universe, I'm ready to receive what I commanded. You don't need dramatic action. You don't need to flip your entire life upside down. You just need one step, one small movement that aligns with your command. If you're commanding abundance, take one step that a wealthy person would take. Organize your finances. Check your account with confidence. Look for opportunities instead of fearing them. If you're commanding love, take one step that a loving person would take. Give kindness, speak gently, open your heart a little, even if it scares you. If you're commanding healing, take one step that a healed person would take. Rest. Nourish your body. Forgive yourself. Release tension. One step confirms the command. One step seals the instruction. One step activates the blessing. Let me give you another assignment, something that will change your life faster than you expect. For the next 24 hours, treat every word you speak as a command. Every single word. If it comes out of your mouth, let it be a command. If it enters your mind, shape it into a command. If someone speaks negativity, override it with your own authority. And watch the miracles line up like obedient soldiers. Because life is not random. Life is responsive. Life is obedient. Life is cooperative. And when you speak from alignment, life obeys instantly. Now let's end with something powerful, because I want you to leave this video feeling activated, energized, and ready to command your world. Say this with me in your heart, in your mind, or out loud if you're bold enough. Everything I desire is already moving toward me now. Hold it. Let the 7 seconds do their work. Let your spirit lock in. Let your expectation rise. Good. You are not small. You are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of chance. You are a commander of energy, a director of possibility, a carrier of divine authority. And the universe responds to your voice the way a river responds to gravity, instantly, naturally, without resistance. If you're ready to take this even further, drop a comment. Tell me the command you are activating today. Share this with someone who needs to stop begging life and start shaping it. And make sure you subscribe, because your journey of authority, clarity, and creation is only just beginning. Your 7 seconds are powerful. Use them. Command boldly, and watch the universe obey. No, my friend, affirmations aren't wishes. They're reminders. They remind your subconscious who you truly are and what you're capable of. Because let's face it, life has a way of making us forget. You've probably heard that voice in your head saying, "You're not there yet. You're not enough. You're too late." That voice loves mornings, doesn't it? It wakes up earlier than you do. But that voice isn't truth, it's habit. It's just your brain replaying old beliefs that don't serve you anymore. And the beautiful part? You can train your mind to choose a new script. That's where morning affirmations come in. Think of them as mental vitamins. You don't take vitamins because you're sick, you take them to stay strong. Affirmations work the same way. When you start your morning feeding your mind with words of power, gratitude, and confidence, you build a mental immunity against negativity. You can't control everything that happens during the day, but you can control the energy you bring to it. So, let's start simple. Tomorrow morning, before you touch your phone, before you scroll through notifications, I want you to do one thing: just breathe. Take one deep breath and say, "Thank you." That's it. You don't have to list 100 things you're grateful for. Just thank you is enough to shift your frequency, because that small act tells the universe, "I'm ready to receive." Gratitude opens the door. Now, let's build on that. I want to share some affirmations with you, affirmations that carry the vibration of gratitude and abundance. And don't just repeat them like a parrot. Feel them. Say them like they're already true, because in the spiritual sense they are. Say this with me. I am grateful for this new day. Every breath I take is a blessing. Let that sink in. You woke up this morning. That's abundance. Millions didn't get that chance today. Say, everything I need flows to me effortlessly. Even if it doesn't look like it right now, trust that it's unfolding. I am open to receive all the good the universe has prepared for me. That's your permission slip for blessings to find you. My life is filled with opportunities that align with my purpose. Now, that one's a personal favorite, because when you say it often, you start noticing the small nudges, the coincidences, the unexpected calls, the doors that suddenly open. And before you roll your eyes and think, "Yeah, right, saying words won't change my life," let me tell you this: your words are the blueprint of your reality. You are constantly affirming something, whether you realize it or not. Every time you say, "I'm broke," you affirm lack. Every time you say, "Nothing ever works for me," you affirm stagnation. But when you shift your words, your reality follows. Because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined, it simply accepts what it's repeatedly told. So, if you start each morning saying, "I am abundant," "I am favored," "I am capable," your mind begins to look for proof of that truth. You start making decisions that align with abundance instead of fear. You walk differently. You speak differently. You attract differently. Now, let's talk about why this matters so much in the morning. Mornings are sacred. They're the bridge between yesterday's energy and today's potential. Your first thoughts after waking up are like seeds you can plant: worry or gratitude, fear or faith. And whatever you plant will grow throughout your day. Most people, without realizing it, plant worry the moment they open their eyes. They check messages, scroll through bad news, think about what went wrong yesterday. And before they even brush their teeth, they've programmed their mind for chaos. But imagine this: instead, you wake up, stretch, and before touching your phone, you whisper, "Today is full of blessings. I choose peace. I choose joy. I choose abundance." That's not just positive thinking. That's spiritual alignment. You're setting your energetic GPS toward gratitude, not anxiety. Here's something to try tomorrow. Before getting out of bed, say 3 things you're grateful for. They can be small things, maybe your pillow, your health, your morning coffee. The point isn't to impress anyone. It's to tune your frequency to appreciation. Because what you appreciate, appreciates. Then, speak 3 affirmations out loud. Something like, "I am worthy of success. I am surrounded by love and opportunities. Money flows easily and freely into my life." Say them like you mean them, even if your brain argues at first. It's okay. You're reprogramming. And if you want to take it a step further, pair your affirmations with movement. Say them while you stretch, brush your teeth, or make breakfast. Let your body feel the words. Because abundance isn't just a thought, it's a vibration. Let me tell you a quick story. There was once a woman who used to start her mornings by saying, "Ugh, another day, another problem." And guess what she got every day? more problems. Then one day, she decided to switch it up. She started saying, "Another day, another blessing." At first, nothing big changed, but over time, her energy did. She started noticing small wins, like unexpected compliments, random opportunities, even a raise at work. Why? Because she finally tuned her focus toward the frequency of blessings. Your words are like a radio dial. If you tune to the station of gratitude, you can't pick up the noise of lack. They don't broadcast on the same frequency. Now, let's bring this down to earth because I know life can be messy. Gratitude doesn't mean you ignore your struggles or pretend everything's fine. It means you acknowledge your challenges, but choose to focus on the good that still exists. You might not have everything you want yet, but you have something right now that someone else is praying for. That's abundance already. You may not have your dream job, but you have skills, ideas, and opportunities waiting to be unlocked. You may not have all the money you need, but you have time to create it. You may not feel completely healed, but you're still standing. That's strength, and strength is wealth. Gratitude shifts your attention from what's missing to what's possible, and when you start your day in that vibration, your energy becomes magnetic. People feel it, situations align, and life starts cooperating with you. So, let's make this practical. Here's a simple morning routine to anchor gratitude and abundance into your life. Step 1. Before you get out of bed, breathe deeply and say, "Thank you for this day." Step 2. List 3 things you're grateful for, even if it's the smallest thing, like your warm blanket or a good night's sleep. Step 3. Say 3 affirmations that empower you. Step 4. Smile yes, even if you don't feel like it. Smiling tricks your brain into releasing feel-good hormones. Step 5. Visualize your day going well. Picture yourself walking confidently, speaking kindly, receiving good news, and handling challenges with grace. This entire ritual takes less than 5 minutes, but its effect lasts all day. You start noticing synchronicities, you feel lighter, more confident, and you begin to expect good things. And when you expect good things happen. Because here's a secret: gratitude is the doorway, and faith is the key. When you walk through that door every morning, the universe can't help but respond. And you don't need to have it all figured out. Just start small. Gratitude isn't about grand gestures, it's about quiet awareness. Maybe it's a bird singing outside your window, the taste of your morning tea, or the fact that you're here, breathing, learning, growing. If you can start your morning by saying, "I am thankful," even before the evidence appears, you are already abundant. Because abundance begins with appreciation, not acquisition. Now I want you to take a moment and think about this. What if you started every morning believing that life is happening for you, not to you? What if every delay was divine timing? Every challenge was an opportunity, and every blessing, big or small, was a message that you're on the right path. You'd start walking differently, talking differently, living differently. Because you'd no longer be waiting for life to get good, you'd realize it already is. And that, my friend, is where the real magic begins. Now that you've started seeing gratitude as a real, living force in your life, let's talk about how to keep that energy flowing, because maintaining gratitude and abundance isn't just about what you say in the morning. It's about how you live the rest of your day. Think of your morning affirmations like lighting a candle. They set the flame, but it's your attitude, your focus, and your reactions that keep it burning. And let's be honest, it's easy to feel abundant when everything's going right. But the real test comes when life decides to throw in a plot twist. You know those days when your car won't start, your phone battery dies at 2%, and your boss decides to have a quick meeting that lasts 2 hours. That's when gratitude feels like a distant cousin you barely remember. But that's also when it matters most. Because gratitude isn't a mood, it's a choice. It's a way of saying, "I trust that even this moment has purpose." I remember once hearing a story about a man who used to complain every morning about his commute. The traffic, the noise, the time wasted, it drove him crazy. Then one day, he got a call that a close friend had been in an accident on that same route, just minutes before he would have driven by. Suddenly, his whole perspective shifted. From that day on, every time traffic slowed down, he said, "Thank you." I don't know what this delay is protecting me from, but thank you. That's gratitude in action, not just when things go right, but when you decide to see blessings even in what feels wrong. The truth is, abundance doesn't start with having everything you want. It starts with realizing you already have more than enough to begin. The clothes you wear, the roof over your head, the friends who check in on you, even the lessons learned from pain, these are all forms of abundance. When you learn to see life that way, you stop living in scarcity and start living in flow. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Sure, it's easy to say I'm abundant when you're not dealing with overdue bills or heartbreak. But hear me out. Gratitude doesn't ignore reality, it transforms how you see it. When you say, I am abundant, you're not denying your challenges, you're declaring your potential. You're reminding your subconscious that your current situation is not your final destination. And when your inner dialogue changes, your decisions change too. Let me show you how powerful this shift can be with a small exercise. Think of one area of your life where you feel lack. Maybe it's money, love, health, or opportunity. Got it? Now, instead of saying, I don't have enough, I want you to say, I'm grateful that I'm learning to receive more. Feel the difference? One statement drains your energy. The other opens your spirit. One keeps you stuck. The other propels you forward. This is how you use gratitude and affirmations together. They're like dance partners. Gratitude grounds you in the present, and affirmations propel you toward the future. One says, I am thankful for what is, and the other says, I am excited for what's coming. Together, they create a rhythm that attracts miracles. Here's another practical way to build this rhythm into your day. Create what I like to call gratitude triggers. These are small cues that remind you to pause and give thanks throughout the day. For example, every time you sip water, whisper, thank you. Every time you unlock your phone, think of one thing you appreciate. Every time you see your reflection, affirm something kind about yourself. You'll be amazed how these tiny habits reshape your mindset. And don't worry, you don't need to be perfect. Some days you'll forget, or you'll wake up grumpy and not feel like saying anything positive. That's okay. Gratitude isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. Think of it like building a muscle. At first, it takes effort, but soon it becomes second nature. Let me share something personal. I used to start my mornings by immediately thinking of everything I hadn't done yet. The emails waiting, the calls to make, the goals I hadn't reached. It felt like waking up to a to-do list of failures. Then I decided to change one thing. Before even getting out of bed, I'd say, thank you for one more chance to get it right. That one sentence changed everything. My mornings felt lighter. My day flowed better. And somehow, things that used to frustrate me started working in my favor. Why? Because my energy shifted from pressure to peace. And that's the key piece. Gratitude brings peace. Affirmations bring power. When you combine them, you move through life with quiet confidence. You stop rushing. You stop comparing. You start trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. And in that trust, abundance multiplies. Now let's add some humor to this. Because honestly, self-growth can be funny. You ever try saying affirmations while still half asleep? You're standing there in your pajamas, hair looking like a science experiment, mumbling, I am radiant and successful, while your reflection looks like it just survived a zombie apocalypse. But that's the beauty of it. You're affirming not what you see, but what you believe. The universe doesn't care if your hair's messy. It cares about your energy. So even if your morning looks chaotic, your coffee spills, your socks don't match, your cat knocks something over, take a breath and say, I am grateful for the gift of this imperfect, beautiful life. Because gratitude doesn't need everything to go right. It simply needs you to stay right within. Let's talk about one more tool, visualization. When you say your affirmations, don't just say the words, see them, feel them. Imagine yourself already living that abundant life. See yourself smiling as you pay your bills with ease. Picture yourself walking into opportunities that feel divinely timed. Imagine your phone lighting up with good news, your relationships thriving, your mind calm and focused. Visualization makes your affirmations come alive, because your subconscious mind speaks in images and feelings, not words. So, when you combine words of gratitude with vivid imagery, you give your mind a new movie to play, and guess what? Your life starts matching the movie. And please, don't wait until you feel ready to start. That's the biggest trap people fall into. They wait for perfect circumstances, perfect motivation, perfect timing. But abundance doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who align. Start now with what you have. Say, I am grateful for the little I have, for it is growing. That's how the universe works, it expands whatever you focus on. So here's your gentle challenge for tomorrow. Wake up and choose gratitude over grumbling. Instead of saying, I have to go to work, say, I get to go to work. Instead of saying, I have to deal with people, say, I get to connect and learn. That one-word shift from have to get to can transform your day. Because every task, even the boring ones, can become sacred when done with gratitude. And if you really want to turn your mornings into miracles, try writing your affirmations down. Put them where you can see them on your mirror, your fridge, or your phone screen. Write things like, I am grateful for the flow of wealth and opportunities in my life. Everything I touch prospers. The universe supports me in every way. Read them daily. Speak them out loud. Believe them, even when reality hasn't caught up yet, because it will. Here's the funny thing about gratitude and abundance. The more you focus on them, the more they sneak into your life. It's like finding loose change everywhere. You start attracting people, situations, and ideas that match your new frequency. You become that person who others describe as lucky. But it's not luck, it's alignment. Now, before we close, I want you to remember something powerful. Abundance is not something you chase, it's something you embody. When you live with gratitude, you're already living in abundance. When you wake up thankful, you're already rich in spirit. When you speak kindly to yourself, you're already attracting blessings. You don't have to beg the universe, it's already listening. So, tomorrow morning, before your feet touch the ground, take a deep breath and whisper, I am grateful, I am abundant, I am ready for a beautiful day. Then watch how the day responds. Because when you speak gratitude into the morning answers back. If this message resonates with you, I want you to take one small step today. Choose one affirmation from this video and make it your morning mantra for the next 7 days. Just one. Repeat it every day with belief and see what happens. Write it in the comments if you want to hold yourself accountable. And if this message brought light to your heart, don't keep it to yourself, share it. Let someone else feel that spark. Subscribe, because we're building a community that believes in faith, gratitude, and abundance. Remember, gratitude isn't a reaction, it's a creation. You create a new vibration every time you say thank you. So go out there, shine, and live as if everything you desire is already on its way, because it is. The universe is listening, and it's smiling back